Hello, everyone. How are we feeling? Oh my goodness. We have the tour here, the dates, the cities, and this is a very big tour. Like it's like no other. There's so many countries. For the thumbnail, I had to include every flag of each country, and it's just crazy because there's so many countries. I think more than any other tour like that BTS has done. This is like the first time these many countries. And also countries that I never thought they would go to. So very, very exciting. Colombia for the first time, Peru also for the first time. Um yeah, very, very exciting. My sister and I once we get there, it's the first thing that I'm going to talk about. Of course, the tour. This is the main thing. Um, but yeah, I already have the how is it? So you can be on the pre-sale. You have to click on something and like so you can be part of. It's not a raffle, or I guess it is. I don't know. But yeah, I did that, and there was a problem getting my membership and all of that, but I got it solved. So I registered the thing. Yeah, the registration. And it was not working for me. Like it was like a loop. I was trying to reserve like my place, I don't know, for the ticket that I was going for, and it wouldn't happen to me. So I tried again from another device and it worked. But I was like, "Oh my goodness, like I need pre-sale applications." That's the exact thing. The pre-sale applications. I had some trouble with that, but in the end I figured it out. So that was stressful. It's just so much anxiety now. But my sister says, no, like, come on, like, of course we're going to get it. Positive thinking, no worries about that. But I'm so nervous that I feel like, I don't know, maybe I should, aside from my membership, maybe I should try also with my sister's membership, just in case. I don't know. I'm nervous. um, not JJ, not exactly. We're doing something different. I rather not say, but my sister and I are trying to. We want to go, and we did the pre-sale and everything, the pre-sale registration. So, but yeah, we don't know exactly where we're going to go, but we're going to see. We're going to see. We have different options, so that we need to consider because of the date and the place. So it's just once we get the tickets, I'll let you guys know. So good luck to everyone. Let's start because there's just so much. There's just so much specifically about the tour, and also I did not have lunch, so I'm eating right now. So sorry about that. Denise, thank you so much. Wait, where is it? Here. Thank you so much, Denise. For Bora Embora says Bangtan Lima Fun. Thank you so much. Okay. So this is even before the tour because the guys are still silent. We have nothing from the guys, no words yet. Well, we have like a couple of like one post by Taeyeon, I believe, and Namjoon deleted his Instagram profile, but we still have a couple of things here. BTS has gained 200,000 followers on Weverse since the album announcement. This is just the album announcement. This is not after the album. Sorry, the tour announcement. Sunny Eternal Army, thank you so much. Good luck to everyone. Also, very surprising that they're not going to Wembley. What do you guys think that is? Maybe it was already reserved for other artists. I don't know. But yeah, very, very surprising. But I like that they're going to different cities now. It's not the same cities that they go to. So that is exciting. So yeah, a lot of new memberships. And after the tour, there's going to be even more. I'm sure of that. Maybe 2027 for Wembley. That was also something that I saw a lot of some people being surprised. Um, but I was not surprised. I said it on previous live streams. I feel like this is going to be beyond 2026. They are going to do some dates in 2027. And I was right. We have some dates already for 2027, and it says more dates to come. Now, are those going to be in 2026 or 2027? We don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to do more. The tour is continuing in 2027. I'm sure not the entire 2027 year, but who knows? Who knows? At least some months. So yeah, this is just promotion for the tour. BTS started their upcoming album promotion in Paris, France. So this is what we saw last time. They announced that they were going to do some promotions, not just in South Korea. It just started in South Korea with that monument. Is it monument? Like yeah, like those three circles with the BTS shadow and all of that. But they said that Big Hit said that they were going to do it around the world, and we have here France, Oxford Street in London. This is Times Square. So we're seeing it all in so many places. We're seeing in so many countries, so many cities. Here is in well, this is false. This one is false. The Cape Town, South Africa. It was a joke. But these ones are real. We have in New York, US, Seoul, South Korea, Tokyo, Japan, London, UK. We also have yeah, these are the ones that are real. And here is a video of the one in New York. And this is Line France. Oh, RuPaul's Drag Race right there. But this is Line France, and they have like the BT21 characters there. Actually, do you see behind me those two BT21 characters? My sister and I got exactly those two from this store in New York. This one, Line France, right here. And it was awesome because my sister and I were walking around with our huge BT21 bags, and those are pretty big actually. Those plushies. It's not something that you can hide. So I think we were getting some hot dogs or something, and the girl who was selling the hot dogs to us was like, "Oh my god! Like, is that like the BTS characters?" And we were like, "Yes! Oh my god!" And we started talking, and my dad told us like it's crazy that just recognizing the characters, like you're talking to the hot dog seller, like it's crazy. But yeah, she worked there and she didn't even know that Line France sold the BT21 characters. And I'm like, you live here, I'm a tourist. How do you not know? So I told her, yeah, like this is from Line France that is over there. I literally told her that, which it was a crazy experience. I'm surprised there's no New York dates. You know what? I'm very surprised that they have included some of these cities, and I'm surprised that they have not included some of the usual cities. I'm just so surprised, like, this is crazy. But I have a feeling, and I was right, that this tour was going to go beyond 2027, and we still have like more announcements for dates and cities. So it doesn't say America though. But yeah, we're going to see what happens. And also, oh, this is some armies are already, look at this, decorating their army bombs. Now, I thought at first, I will show it in a second, but I thought at first that these three circles with the symbols, that they were just going to be like some kind of just promotion strategy or something. But it seems like it's going to be the cover of the album, and I'm not sure about that. It's just a theory, though. It's just a theory. This is another theory. The yet to come lyrics goes back to one. So they are starting from where they left. A fresh start, separation to whole as a group, seven equals as one. So if you move those around, you can spell out one. Very interesting that the yet to come lyrics do say back to one. Like, I don't know, maybe it was some kind of message. Also, that tour that they had, do you guys remember Map of the Soul 1 or on E? Do you guys remember that? Maybe they do something related to one. I'm not sure. But yeah, those are just theories. Here are some promotion ideas. Army plagiarizes this army. So it's just here it says, Sarah, I know you cheated proof, and then it's a QR code, and it's, of course, it has nothing to do with that. It's just the BTS album. It's the announcement. So it's just a way to trick some people. Um well, this is for another artist, but they are saying, armies are saying, let's steal this. I also saw some comments saying we're not stealing anything because we started this. We've done this with other albums, other BTS albums. We've done it already. So let's just continue promoting the album. This was Army Twitter for the past few days. You ever think BTS could be scrolling through their TL and see BTS as toilet paper and take a deep sigh and then go, okay, let me see which toilet paper I am? Because all of that insanity, because they disappeared. I'm pretty sure that they've seen, I don't know if our reaction right now, but they see what we're saying. If it's not them, Namjoon said that his friends, was it Namjoon? Yeah, like the members said that their friends tell them, do you know that this is what armies are saying? So they know, okay. They know. Bora Winkle, thank you so much. Are those? Bora, they're coming here. Estoy feliz con tantas fechas para la TAM y que Lima esté incluida. I'm very, very excited for that as well. I cannot, thank you so much, first of all. Thank you. I just cannot believe it because I don't know, I'm so used to like the big artists not going to Lima. And I know like some artists do go to Lima, but it's still like it's rare, you know. It's they usually don't include Lima in their tour stops. But now they have. So this is very historic. And not just Lima, but also Colombia. They're going back to Chile after so many years. So they went when they were like super small, but yeah. So very, very exciting. Very, very exciting for us, Latam Army. My aunt was right after all, because my aunt started saying to my family, like, no, like, I know. She was already talking about logistics, like, no, because Dua Lipa came here and these other artists came here, and it's like we are like now part of these conversations about tour stops, and she was so sure that BTS was going to Lima. Oh, Argentina as well. But I was like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But in the end, it happened. Rolling Stones Italy names BTS as hugely awaited comeback, one of the biggest music moments of 2026. Let's see. I don't think I have a title. I don't think. I don't think I do. Anyways, um, the band that paved the way for all others is back with new music and a tour. I know there is a title, but for this one, I missed it, so I deleted that one, and it was a mistake because there was a title for this. But anyways, I'm sorry about that. The band that paved the way for all others is back with new music and a tour. And even though the world has changed, no one has yet taken their place. I don't think it's just a big moment in music; it's a big moment in pop culture in general. I do believe that. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like I have all of these titles and I cannot find where are they? Why what Oh, here I have it. I was so confused for a second. I was like, this is not the order. This is not the order that I prepared. Like I'm so confused. Okay. So what's most important right now is that everyone pre-orders BTS's fifth album. The pre-order starts on January 16th, 2026. So aside from pre-ordering, also please continue donating to U.S. Army funders. Here we have Pick Yourself, D2A Microfunds, USA Army Funds, and BTS iTunes funds. When you donate to these, U.S. armies and PR armies get to buy the album digitally, and that helps with the Billboard charts that BTS pays a lot of attention to. So if you can, please do. Our streaming priority right now is still Life Goes On. Guys, the album is basically here. The album is basically here. And until then, we're focusing on Life Goes On. So it reaches 1 billion streams. Once it reaches 1 billion streams, we can focus on the album. But for now, we don't have the new songs. So please, let's make Life Goes On reach 1 billion streams, increase group daily streams, stream everything BTS. But if you need to focus on one song, it's Life Goes On. Grab a playlist, share a playlist, join us on Stationhead. This is from BTS underscore comeback 26. Donate for BTS comeback, stream Life Goes On to 1 billion on Spotify. But stream everything BTS though. Um, we need to start doing that. We're actually doing that. We're increasing every day, but we need to keep up. And here are the January fundraisers. This is the challenges that we have for now. Once Run BTS hits 400,000 daily streams, this is just for January, by the way. We get $100. Run BTS hits number one in 20 countries iTunes. We get $130. All of these are done. Hegum hits 1.1 million streams. We get $170. BTS reaches top 40 artists on chart on Spotify. We get $800. So these are the rest. We have, well, these three have already passed, but we have Permission to Dance, Yet to Come, DNA, and Life Goes On. So let's stream these songs so we get these miles and we get this money. We need it, guys. We need it. So if you cannot donate, you can still indirectly donate by streaming these songs and you still indirectly give money. BTS reaches top 30 artist chart on Spotify. We get $110. These are the push dates. So let's focus on that as well. Um, and once again, these are the comeback fundraisers. D2A microphones, UK font, speak yourself. Let's continue streaming on YouTube. It's still very important for IFPI and Korean music shows. Let's just win everything. I want everyone to be so annoyed. Like other fandoms, it will be so annoyed because BTS and their new single or singles, they will just, you know how when Dynamite, I know there's something wrong with me, but I love watching those videos of BTS just winning week after week. That happened, for example, with Dynamite, Butter, with so many of their songs, but specifically those two, it was endless. Like these compilation videos, like the other artists, they would just stand there and just wait for BTS to win. And if they are good sports, like if they are, they would just dance to it. But others, not so much. Um, Christos Pistiolas, thank you so much. From Greece, that's awesome. Hello from Greece, much love for you and Boresis. Thank you so much. Christ, I can Christo. Thank you so much. It's not fair. Their fandom is so big, blah, blah, blah. That's what I say. I don't care. I don't care. I want to watch those. I love watching those videos. Boy with Love. Yes, it was Boy with Love. Boy with Love, it was endless. Like they kept winning week after week after week after week after week. I love those compilations. And I love that this year we're going to continue watching those compilations if you stream BTS's music videos on YouTube. If you don't, it won't happen. That is why we cannot dismiss YouTube, because it doesn't count towards the Billboard charts. It doesn't matter. Let's continue streaming so we get those compilations. Don't you love those compilations? I love those. And for the IFPI, which is global, BTS is always number one in those. So this year won't be an exception, okay? I need everyone to lock in. I'm so locked in right now. After the tour dates were announced and after all of this, it's just like I'm excited. I'm streaming BTS more than ever. And you will see it on my Spotify rap this year. Because last year I still streamed, but I felt like I did not as much because of different reasons. But this year I'm streaming, okay? BTS World Domination, exactly. Just a reminder that BTS is nominated for the iHeart Radio Music Awards. BTS's official account has posted it, and please get the hint. If they post it, it's important. If they post it, they're basically saying, please vote for us to their fans. So they posted it, and it's super easy to vote. It's fast. You don't have to download anything or create an account and password and all of this. No, it's super easy. So please vote for the iHeartRadio Music Awards. And if you don't know, this is important because iHeartRadio is basically US radio. And you know that BTS doesn't pay for radio. So this is why BTS like kind of indirectly goes to these iHeartRadio jingle ball or whatever. Like it's for this, it's their way of promoting themselves to radio. So please vote for BTS so they win everything. These are all of their I think it's 3 categories that we can vote for. Yes, favorite TikTok dance, favorite on screen, and favorite K-pop collab. Queen Rose Red. I love that name. Queen Rose Red. Thank you so much. See you in Vegas. I hope, Bora. Good luck to all armies. So my sister and I went to PTD Las Vegas. So that's the other thing. That's why we're not sure if we're going to the one in Lima. I know it's crazy. We're going to try, but there's just so many logistics. We usually go to different cities. But we're going to try for 2 different dates, 2 different cities. one Lima, of course, but it's just different. It's personal things. Okay. So I don't know where we're going to go, but we have an idea of two different cities. Potential morning. Thank you so much. I'm in a great mood today. Total surprise are coming to my city, supporting to help manifest tickets for myself and everyone in the stream. Yes, I saw a video of an army making freebies already before we had any dates, before any cities were confirmed. Like there was nothing, and this army was already making freebies. And it's just, this is manifestation in another level. A lot of people said in the comments because, yeah, just do it. Just think positively if it's possible for you. Elaine, thank you so much. I just took a screenshot of someone saying BTS's comeback can't be as big as Bruno right now or Gaga. I'll go back to it in March. Can't wait. Listen, there are very, very big artists. And yes, those two artists and other artists that are also coming back this year after a couple of years, they are very, very big as well. But I made a video specifically for this. If you have not watched it, I recommend. I'm recommending my own video, okay? But it is about how this is not just about the power of BTS. And I need every army to understand this. Yes, we're giving our all and we're streaming BTS and we're buying and we're donating and we are going to their tour and everything. But this is not a regular BTS comeback. This is a moment in music history, whether other artists want it or not. Like, this is their actual big comeback after years of not releasing anything. And they are just in everyone's minds right now. So many. I'm going to show in a little bit, but the tour was announced, and like all of these countries were doing like news report after news report, like it's everywhere. And of course, this is because it's been so many years, and they went to the military. This is like a historic moment. So in that video, I explained that. But anyways, reminder, live stream tickets will be available later and are cheap. For the ghost of going to 3 live concerts, you could go to all 34 cities via live stream. Yes, it was announced a live stream, but we're also going to talk about that because I can't believe that the first Goyan date won't be live stream. I saw that. So what do you mean the first concert is not going to be live stream? But we'll see. Let's see. And also, please continue voting for Hanto Music Awards. Check this tutorial. There are 3 different apps where you can vote. I went a little bit over this last live stream and I want to talk about the tour, so I'm going to skip these. Wait, we're close tomorrow. Yes. Okay. I wanted to talk about this. I was unsure at first, and then the tickets dropped. And you know what? I'm just going to talk about it. So this is one of the members. This is one of the members of One Direction, and I'm going to show how really BTS is on the news right now. This is a member of One Direction saying what a lot of people from the general public don't want to accept, which is BTS really is the biggest group in the world. Some people say no, like because of this and that, like you won't understand the impact that One Direction had. And it's like we do understand, and we understand it as armies. We do understand them. We do understand that impact because BTS came here and just broke all of those records as an international act, as a non-Western act, as an act singing in Korean. That is even to me even like more surprising because it's not usually these big acts come from the US and the UK. Okay.
Loads of attention to. But there was a time where like BTS, they just like got to their peak. I know they're still there, but when they're on the way up, and I felt like every time I logged into Twitter, they just take one of our like we've got like some record for something fastest selling thing, and they taken it. And I'm like,
This is the member of One Direction himself accepting it. So I think there's just no reason for anyone else to not accept it as well. And he's taking it very well, like very positively, in a very positive light. He's just saying the truth.
just felt like every week I was going, I've just seen a new thing taken away from BTS. When I was reading that, and that was probably about 6-7 years ago now. It did make me a little. It was just a bit of a shame, you know. It was like, oh, we had all these things, but I don't begrudge them that. It's not something that I'm listening to all the time, obviously, but
Yeah,
no.
but it's inevitable because it is true. Sometimes One Direction fans, I felt like, especially when BTS announced their break because of the military service and all of that, we knew the context, but I saw so many like cruelty and bad wishes from other fandoms, like this fandom. But yeah, this is the actual singer saying some facts, and I wanted to share that because this is the reality. It doesn't matter what fandoms say on the internet. The reality is the reality. So
I think that's the nature of the music industry. It keeps moving, you know. But I still don't think there's been anything.
okay, so that is one. And I also saw this. It's everywhere, guys. Like some kind of mentions of BTS here and there. Um, this is from the Today Show that I hope BTS goes to. There is a show.
Next up, it is heated.
So Hero Rivalry is a show, and they mentioned that one of the actors went to the Tonight Show, and the crowd was there was a lot of crowd out there, and they mentioned this is crazy. This they mentioned a big crowd. The reference to the big crowd is BTS. Like they mentioned, like, oh, this has not happened since BTS. So I find that interesting. It's like BTS is still in their minds, like the public, the crowd gathering outside before the Jimmy Fallon show. That is a BTS thing. So they keep going back to BTS. And here we have Dynamite. President Lee Jae-myung and Japanese Prime Minister Sane Takaichi played drums together at a gathering after their summit in Nara, Japan, on the 13th. The two leaders played drums together to the theme song Golden of K-pop Demon Hunters and BTS's hit song Dynamite. Once again, it's like no one can deny it, okay? Like BTS, everyone is talking about BTS. Um, BTS is absolutely everywhere. And I feel like now more than ever, because people have heard the news of their comeback, everyone has heard the news of the comeback. Because even during 2025, when they returned from the military, yes, they were on the news. But for example, my dad didn't see like a lot of news about it. Now, my parents have seen it everywhere because it's genuinely like all over the news since the three red circles were posted. Basically it has started like this reaction by the media. Also at the Golden Globes, when I think I don't have it here, no, I didn't include it, I forgot, but at the Golden Globes that was a couple of days ago, well, I think it was Amy Poehler, she won for best podcast, and the song that they put for her while she was accepting the award, it was Dynamite by BTS. So yeah, BTS is back again, and everyone is talking about it, like absolutely everywhere. Artists, media, presidents, presidents and prime ministers. Just saying, it is a moment in pop culture, and once again, this is just the beginning because this has just the tour announcement was today. All of these things happened from a couple of days ago. BTS lives rent free in the minds of all other artists. That's just a fact. And how do I say this? If you think artists are not paying attention to the comeback of other artists, you're just like, you don't understand the industry. The artists know that BTS were on break, that they went to the military, that they are returning. They know beforehand, like sometimes even before us, that they are coming, that they are coming back. Do you guys remember, like a month ago, maybe the Jonas Brothers talked about like, oh, like BTS when they drop their music, nobody should release anything. They were joking, but really think about that joke. I don't think they were joking. I think they were talking about something that is real. Is that these artists know that BTS is back because it's BTS. Artists always listen to other artists. They work in that industry. Why will they not be updated? Exactly. Exactly. Okay, let's talk about the announcement. BTS announces world tour. These are 34 cities, 81 shows. 81 shows. So when you go to BTS's website, ibighit.com/BTS, we get this page. And this is how these albums appear. Do you see? This is the actual album cover. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Is this the actual album cover? Do you guys think this is the actual album cover, or this is just what they have like as a placeholder for now? Um I like it. If it is the album cover, I would say that I like the design. I actually love the design. Very very complicated in terms of like trying to understand the symbol, the meaning of it. But I don't know. I feel like it's a little simple for an album cover. Especially I don't know. I don't know if I want, like, look at this. Even when it comes to graphic design, look at this album cover for Permission to Dance. I feel like this is more complicated. And if they are going to have like an album design, why wouldn't they include like the actual name of the album? I feel like this is a placeholder. I feel like this is a placeholder, but yeah, this brings you to the website. Yeah, but I think the next one will link into. They put a lot of effort into promoting it, so it makes sense. I don't know. I think I'm just blinded by the idea. It's an obsession at this point that I want BTS to be on the album cover, like the actual members. I want to see their faces or at least their silhouettes or something. Um, I like the graphic design for their albums, some more than others, but I don't know. I feel like I want them on the cover. And I think it's possible. That's why I made that video. Making like alternative album covers for the members when with them actually on the cover. But I don't know. I wish this is just a placeholder though. So I don't know. It could be that they want to make the branding for this comeback more memorable and easy to recognize. I think so as well because red is everywhere. Like this red and white, these are the colors. BTS always has like a couple of colors for their comeback. Think Map of Soul 7, that's blue. B, that's black and white. Mapa de Sol Persona, that is pink. And I feel for this comeback, it is definitely going to be red and white. The announcement for the tour is red and white. This design is red and white. So I think these are the colors. I don't know if this is going to be the album cover. I'm unsure. If it's the first in a trilogy, maybe the artwork will be similar but gradually more complex. So here we go into just what each of us as armies, this is just personal opinion because nothing is confirmed related to this. I have no proof for this. It's just a feeling that I have inside my heart. I feel like BTS is leaving trilogies behind. What is my proof? I don't have proof for anything. It's just that a trilogy is, if they do like a trilogy or like a sequence of albums with a certain storytelling, they would do it like maybe Beyonce, um, not like their previous trilogies. I don't know. I feel like, first of all, this is a full length album, and they can still make a trilogy with a full length album. I just don't see why they would make more trilogies. I feel like they're going to release full length albums every 2 to 3 years, like most artists in the Western music industry. And I know that I don't have proof for this, but it's the best way for them to continue making music for decades, which is what they've mentioned more than a couple of times. They mentioned multiple times that they want that. And making trilogies, I don't know. I don't know. I know it can be one full length album and then two smaller ones. I just don't see it. I don't see BTS making EPs anymore. I don't know. It's just a feeling. Maybe I'm completely wrong. What I feel like they're going to do is they're probably going to release like singles in between these full length albums. But I don't see trilogies. I don't know why. I feel like the trilogies were so much on them. Like it was so much work. Making those trilogy albums, they were beautiful and I loved them and I wouldn't change them for anything. But I feel like it was too much for them. It was too much for them. And maybe you can say no, like they can still do trilogies with more time in between this each part. I still think that they wouldn't commit to a trilogy that lasts like 5 6 years. It just wouldn't make sense, at least to me. But I don't know. That's just me. Um, who cares? We have this new album and we're focusing on this album for now. Okay, so BTS has gained 200,000 followers on Weaver since the album announcement. So this is what I mentioned before. Let me go. Let me continue here. Let's see the cities and all of those specifications. Was I the only one who was like just like looking for my city like this? I didn't even care about the other ones. And then once I found mine, I was like, okay, now let me read the rest of them. Queen Rose Red, thank you so much again. Isn't it possible this was what Jen was teasing from LA with repeating hello? What exactly? What was he teasing with hello? Because I've seen some theories about hello being an actual hint for about the theme of the album. Because if you move them around, you can spell out hello. But I explained on the last live stream that I don't think that is the case. But maybe hello has something to do, I don't know, maybe with a song. I don't know. Okay, this is the notice BTS World Tour announcement. Once again, the branding red and white. RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. How do I make it bigger? There we go. Wait, I can't move. I can move the. Oh, like this. Perfect. So, number one, we have we have the tour starting in Goyan. This is South Korea, April 9th, and then 11th, and then 12th. Um, yes, so we have 3 dates there. Of course, I knew that the tour was going to start in South Korea. Like, I had no doubt about that. That was going to happen. Then we have Tokyo, that is Japan. Then we have Tampa, that's the US. El Paso, that's the US. Mexico City, so then they go to Mexico, which I find interesting because it's the US, Mexico. Then they go back to the US. They go to Stanford, and then Las Vegas. And then they go back to South Korea. They go to Busan. Now, this is interesting because they're going back to Busan. They're going back to South Korea when Festa is, during their anniversary. June 12th and 13th, we have Busan, 2 dates. I am sure like this is going to be like the anniversary concerts. These are Festa concerts. These are going to be like masters, I believe, and they're going to do things that are different to the regular tour. Also, think about this. The first dates in Goyan, I believe how many days the fans going to Goyan have to learn the songs from the new album and then sing them at the concert? I think it's like 2 weeks or something, which is crazy. But also, I totally see it because in 2 weeks, I know that I'm going to know that album from start to finish. Like, I know that for sure. It's just that depending on the on the city you're going to have more days to learn the fan chants or the lyrics, whatever you want, to get familiarized with the music. I remember when J Hope released his Jack in the Box album, I was kind of scared because these were like new rap songs with no fan chants, no official fan chants. And we had like Lollapalooza like 2 weeks after. And I was like, oh my goodness, like I'm a little bit scared. But in the end, it went well. So, of course, it was going to go well. In 2 weeks, I'm going to learn Korean. We all must. I think they will not live stream the concert. I'm sad. Yes, I cannot believe that the first day for Goyan, they're not going to live stream it. And I just don't understand. They are going to live stream concerts, but not the first one. The first one is the first one. Like, that is going to be the emotional one. Like, we all know that for the first concert. Now, I feel like if they're not going to live stream the first one, do you guys think that maybe the first one will be on theaters, like at the movie theater? Because there's no way they're just not going to live stream it. It doesn't make sense to me. It's the first one. I feel like we're going to have like it's going to be in the movies or something. Or they will make a movie for Disney or something. Like I feel like there's just no way they won't record the first one and release it like officially. Or maybe they're going to release a DVD with the first one. I don't know, but I just feel like they're going to do maybe something big with the first one. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, they go back to South Korea to Busan for Festa, June 12th and 13th. And then they go to Europe. So they start in Spain with Madrid. Then they go to Brussels. Is that how you pronounce it? Bruselas is in Spanish, but Brussels. Then they go to London, Munich, and then Paris. Then they go to a couple of places that honestly I had to look them up because I didn't know. Actually, let me open my. Oh well, I have the flags, but not. These are the flags, but I don't have So this is Germany, right? Brussels, London, Munich, or Munich, Paris. It's okay. So this is the U.S. and this is what I was confused about. So this is East Rutherford, Foxborough. I know Baltimore because of Hairspray. Sorry, I don't know these cities. Baltimore, Arlington. So is Arlington still the U.S.? Yes, Arlington is the US. Okay, so I know Toronto, that's Canada. And then they go back to the US, they go to Chicago, and then Los Angeles, of course. And then they start South America, which is crazy. I don't know why I didn't feel like they were going to South America, except for Brazil. They always go to Brazil, but I don't know. So I'm very excited for Latin American armies. I can't imagine how tired they might end up. Hopefully, they don't get hurt and have fun in every date. Yes, these are a lot of dates because I'm seeing all of these cities, they have at least 2 dates. Some of these have 3 dates. For example, for Los Angeles, we have 3 dates. Goyan has 3 dates. Las Vegas has 3 dates as well. That's crazy. Hopefully, it seems like they're not, well, some of them are kind of back to back, but there are some days when they don't have any concerts. So hopefully, no, not hopefully, they are going to be well rested and healthy. East East Rutherford, it's New Jersey. Okay, yeah, so that's the U.S. I pronounce Bruxelles as Bruyere. I think it's the French pronunciation. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce so many of these places. Okay, so let's see the South American section. The South American section, it starts with Colombia, Bogota. I can't believe they're going to Colombia. That's crazy. And then they go to Lima, that's Peru. Then they go to Santiago, that's Chile. Buenos Aires, that's Argentina. And then they go to Sao Paulo, that's Brazil. I can't believe they're going to South America because they always go. Okay, they always go to Brazil. We know that. It's just that I can't believe they're going to all of these places, especially Bogota and Lima. Especially Bogota and Lima. But I'm very, very happy. It's a celebration, exactly. And then they start Asia. So they go to Kaohsiung, Bangkok. That's Thailand. Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, Jakarta, that's Indonesia. So I searched them up, but I forgot. Which countries are these? Kao, Kaohsiung, that's Taiwan. Singapore is Singapore. Jakarta is Indonesia. I know that. Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. So that is also exciting. And then we have Australia, Melbourne, Sydney, then Hong Kong, and finally Manila. But this is not the end of the tour. It says more cities to be announced 2027, Japan, Middle East, and more. What does that more include? I don't know. But as you can see here, the Melbourne, Sydney, Hong Kong, Manila, all of that is 2027. It seems like they are taking a 1 month break for January of 2027. I can't believe it. Like they have tour dates until 2027. So yeah, they're taking January off and then they go back on tour on February of 2027 with Melbourne, Sydney, Hong Kong, Manila. Now, more cities to be announced. It makes sense because they're not going to just go to Tokyo. There are more cities for Japan, the Middle East, and more. I just hope that the more cities to be announced for 2027, that they are announced like late 2026, because I'm too stressed for all of the tour dates to be announced right now, tickets right now, and then it's like everything is reserved. I don't know. I want them to just I want to focus on these dates for now, and then with time, maybe some months after, they can announce the other cities, because it says more cities to be announced for 2027. I just hope that they announce it like late 2026 or early 2027. That would be better for me, because I hope I can also go to 2027 tour. um if I have to go to Japan, I would go, but the thing is that I can't plan it now. I would have to plan it in 2027. That's why I want the announcements to be next year or later this year. But right now I'm focusing on these dates. That's what I want. More means outer space. Can you imagine? Okay, so here we have the website BTS World Tour Official.com. I think this is interesting as well. They have these over the first announcement as well. It's their names handwritten. It gives me a little bit of B vibes, the album B. Um, Maybe they will do something related to the album. Like this has something to do with the album, the handwritten names. Lady Pink, thank you so much. Bora, they're coming to Melbourne. I know. I wish I could go to all of the concerts. The thing is that, well, of course, I can't go to every single one, but I wish I could go to like different cities. I don't know. Are going to Melbourne and Sydney as well from Australia. North America, Europe, and UK shows. Details for other regions will be announced later. So let me show you this. The Army membership presale registration on Weavers is open now for North America, Europe, and UK shows. Army membership presale is going to be Thursday, January 22nd, and select shows on Friday, January 23rd. General on sale is going to be Saturday, January 24th. Okay, so let me tell you this. I personally recommend don't wait for the general sale, like for the general on sale. You're not going to find tickets. I mean, you're probably going to find a couple, but I've never had that experience. I've never had that experience. It's the pre-sale or it's nothing. I mean, if you're very lucky, you may. But my recommendation is that if you want to go to the tour, North America, Europe, and UK shows, get the membership right now if you don't have it already, and register for the pre-sale. Register already for the pre-sale. They may not be a general sale exactly, and that is what happened with one of the concerts that my sister and I went to. I think the other one, we went to PTD in Las Vegas, and we went to Suga's concert in Oakland. That's the thing with my sister and I. We just find like random cities to go to, and we try to go. I know it's crazy because, for example, our before Lima was announced, for other concert stops, like the most logical one would be no, let's go to Brazil. It's the closest one. It's just that, believe it or not, it's easier for us to go to other places rather than, for example, Brazil. It's just a personal thing, okay? So Yeah, we go to random concerts. But yeah, sometimes, very very rarely, you may find tickets on general on sale, but usually there's none. So you have to get the membership and get your tickets on pre-sale. So yeah, if you want the tickets, pre-sale. Register for the pre-sale, and for to register for the pre-sale, you need to get the membership. After you register for the pre-sale, you will be given access to the pre-sale, and your pre-sale access code is your Army membership number on waivers. No email notifications. Yes. So even though my sister and I are still not sure which city we're going to, or like we don't know anything, when you get the membership, you can register for the pre-sale in at least 3 cities. And also another difference is that you need to see if you're going to go to a US city or a global city, because you can only go to the US concerts with a US membership, and to the other tours, like to the other concerts around the world, you need to get the global membership. Is that still the case? Because that was the case when my sister and I went to the other concerts. Does anyone know if that is still the case? Not anymore. Okay. So let's say if I get the US membership, can I go to Japan? Does anyone know? They changed it. You can do global or US. Global can get US. And can US get other countries? Does anyone know? It's chaos here. I don't know about Japan. What about Lima? Does anyone know? You guys don't know. US membership is for US only. Okay. Well, I have both because I am scared and I have both memberships just in case. As an Army membership holder, US Global, you must register for the Army membership presale by January 18th at 3 p.m. PT, 4 p.m. MT, 5 p.m. CT, 6 p.m. ET, 11 p.m. GMT, January 19th at 12 a.m. CET, in order to have your membership verified. Presale access varies by membership type. Sign up for the Weavers presale here. So this brings you to a link where you can sign up for presale. And you must, if you want to go, you must do it today, because as you can see here, this ends on January 18th, and just do it. Even if you're not sure exactly which city, which date, just register for the presale. There's not a lot of time. I have a question. Does it say what time the concert end or no? No, we don't have the information about the time, but isn't it usually like at 8 p.m. no matter the country? I feel like it's always at 8 p.m. 8, 9, usually around that time. Um, but when it comes to BTS concerts, I go super early and just hang out there. There are usually like things outside to do, or like, I don't know, things. Only Army membership holders who sign up in advance will be able to join the queue to access the presale. Once again, only Army membership holders who signed up in advance will be able to join the queue to access the presale. Don't wait for general on sale. That is not secured. You need to be part of the presale if you want to go. to any concert. When prompted, enter your Army membership number to unlock access to tickets. 9-digit Army membership number that starts with BA. Once you get the membership, you will see very easy. You have like a membership, Army membership card, and it starts with BA. That is the code for the presale that you will use later. For shows in the US, Canada, and Mexico. Oh, this is what I was asking. For shows in the US, Canada, and Mexico, use your US or global membership number. If you have both US and global memberships, only your US membership number will be validated. Okay. For shows in the UK and Europe, use your global membership number. Your Weaver's ID email address associated with your Army membership must match the email associated. It's the dogs. Must match the email associated with your Ticketmaster account. If it doesn't, you won't be able to join the queue. So use the same email. If you're already a member and your emails do not match, update your Ticketmaster email by January 18th. So it has to match. The email has to be the same on Ticketmaster and on your Weaver's account, your Weaver's ID. It has to be the same. And if it's not, change the email on Ticketmaster. Do we have start times for concerts? We do? I haven't seen them yet. The Army membership presale takes place on Thursday, January 22nd, and select shows on Friday, January 23rd. See a below chart for specific details. So this is what we have for now. So for Tampa, here. Wait, these are the tour dates. Click on tickets. Wait, I don't want my city to show up or anything. Tampa, Florida. Pre-sale on sale begins 9 a.m. EST. So yeah, it depends on the place. The Ticketmaster email stressed me out. It wasn't getting me chance. It wasn't letting me change my account for so long. Ticketmaster crashed out. Yeah, also please pay attention if your city is with Ticketmaster, because I believe SeatGeek is the was it SeatGeek? I have it later, but yeah, a couple of cities are not with Ticketmaster. Oh yes, it's SeatGeek. It's SeatGeek, I believe. So yeah, these are the stadiums. Raymond James Stadium for Tampa, Sambo Stadium for El Paso, Estadio GMP, Estadio GNP Seguros for Mexico City, Stanford Stadium for Stanford, Allegiant Stadium for Las Vegas. That is the one that my sister and I went to last time. There are 3 days in Las Vegas, 3 days in Allegiant Stadium. Riyadh Air Metropolitano in Spain, King Baudin Stadium, Brussels, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, Tottenham, Allianz Arena, that's Munich, Stade de France again, Paris, MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, that is also an iconic stadium, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, Rogers Stadium, Toronto, Chicago, Soldier Field again, and SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles once again. Los Angeles has 4 dates. That makes sense. I feel like everyone goes to the LA concerts. Okay. Here is more. So this is from the website ibigkid.com. So these are the only ones that are open. They are in red. But the ones that are not open right now, the pre-sales and all of that, we have Tokyo, not yet. It says stay tuned. Busan, stay tuned. And then basically all of South America, it's coming soon. Bogota, Lima, Santiago, Buenos Aires, Sao Paulo, and Asia as well. Kaohsiung, Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, Jakarta, Melbourne, Sydney, also Australia. So yeah, you guys can not stress out for a little bit. But yeah, if you're in the US, that is what's open right now. Oh, can you guys see me? Oh, reconnection successful. Did the live stream fell or something? It says right here that it did. Am I back? It lagged a bit, but now you're back. Okay, perfect. That was weird. I don't know why that happened. Okay, let's see. So these are the venues. And the venues are important because the bigger the venue, the more chances you get to go. And that is also another thing that my sister and I take into consideration when finding cities to go. So Madrid, 70,000. That's huge. Brussels, 50,000. London, 62,000. Munich, I don't still know how to pronounce that. 75,000. Paris, 81,000. Tampa, 65,000. El Paso, 52,000. Mexico, 65,000. Stanford, 50,000. Las Vegas, 65,000. East Rutherford, 82,000. That's huge. That's the biggest one, right? MetLife Stadium, of course. That's the biggest one. Then Foxborough, 64,000. Baltimore, 70,000. Arlington, 80,000. Toronto, 50,000. Chicago, 61,000. And Los Angeles, 70,000. I feel like everyone talks about SoFi Stadium, but MetLife Stadium is huge. What do you mean 82,000? And how many dates is for that? It's Rutherford. Is here. 2 dates. That's crazy. That's going to be insanity. MetLife. 2 dates for MetLife. I'm excited. I don't know because listen, not all of us can go to multiple concerts, even if you're not going to any of these. It's exciting to see how social media responds, the community, the videos, the vlogs, the TikToks, BTS's reaction, the BTS clips, the guests that are going to be part of the tour. They're most likely going to be, I don't know, a couple of guests, maybe Coldplay, maybe Halsey, who knows? That's going to be so exciting. And yes, they decided to do a 360 stage, and I will show it in a minute. So BTS will be the first Asian act in history to headline concerts in Sambo Stadium, Gillette Stadium, AT&T Stadium, M&T Bank Stadium, Raymond James Stadium, Stanford Stadium, King Baoduing Stadium, Allianz Arena. These are all stadiums. These are all stadiums. Absolute insanity. Huge stadiums. So this is FC Bayern Munchen, basically promoting the tour. They wrote save the date. Well, this is in their language, in German. Save the date. The BTS World Tour is coming to the Allianz Arena on July 11th and 12th, 2026. General presale starts on Saturday, January 24th at 1 p.m. This is the venue. um, Not even the venue, I think. This is, what is this exactly? Like the team or something? I don't know about sports. Then Purple Hearts. This is a Borafide OT7 account. Need we say more? München. München. FC Bayern München. A football team announcing BTS concerts. And this is from it says, wait, just realized that Allianz Arena in Munich, which belongs to FC Bayern München, rarely allowed concerts to be held. Really? I didn't know that. But they accepted for BTS because BTS is BTS, so of course. BTS will perform twice in the Allianz Arena in Munich. The stadium that is home to Germany's biggest football club has a capacity of 75,000 seats. That is the biggest venue, which is absolutely insanity. This is a tour. This is a stadium tour. A stadium tour. This is Baltimore Ravens. This is another team. Save the date. BTS World Tour is officially coming to M&T Bank Stadium on August 10th and 11th. General on sale begins Saturday. What do you mean general on sale? Don't listen to this, guys. Don't wait for general on sale. Do not. Do the pre-sale. And this is Las Vegas. I've been ready, they say. Responding to an army. BTS will join Coldplay as only the second musical act in history to perform at Stanford Stadium in Stanford, California, with a 50.4 thousand capacity. Only BTS and Coldplay. That's crazy. No other artists have performed there. One tour versus one show. So this is the Red Bullet. They had a total attendance from all of the concerts in Asia, Australia, North America, South America. That is when I believe they went to Chile in South America. That entire concert tour, that entire tour had an attendance of 80,000. The entire tour across different countries in Asia, Australia, North America, and South America, a total attendance of 80,000. And now they are doing 80,000 with one concert. That's crazy. With one concert. These comparisons are crazy. As if getting Wembley tickets in 2019 wasn't hard enough, now Hype has put BTS in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which holds 30,000 less people than Wembley. And this image. They're playing AT&T Stadium, the largest domed structure in the world with 80,000 to 100,000 capacity. Selling that out will be huge. It's going to be huge. They're selling out. They're selling these venues out. I'm assuming the stage layout will be the same as the Goyang concert. Now, the layout for the Goyang concert is going to be insanity, but I don't know if all the other concerts are going to have that layout because that layout seems very interesting and difficult to put out I just can't imagine if they actually do it in every country. But yeah, we're going to see the layout in a second for Goyang. It's crazy. I've never seen something like that. I thought the 7 layout was very cool for Map of the Soul 7. For Map of the Soul concert tour, they had like a stage forming a 7. To me, that was crazy. But this one is also insanity. BTS will spend their 2026 anniversary performing in Busan, South Korea on June 12th and 13th. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of master like concerts because it's their anniversary. It's going to be a special, I believe. Jungkook is really about to celebrate his 29th birthday in Los Angeles with his 6 Hyuns and army. So yeah, Jungkook's concert is going to be he's going to have like they are going to have a concert in LA on Jungkook's birthday. So I'm sure we're going to get some kind of oh my goodness, I can't even begin to think about all of those projects that we're going to have, not just for Jungkook's birthday, but like in general for all cities. I'm sure we're going to have a bunch of those. Okay, so let's talk about the first concerts in Goyan. There was a notice for that. Notice BTS World Tour in Goyan announcement. This concert will take place in person only. That means that they won't live stream it. What do you mean they're not going to live stream the first concert? I still feel like there's going to be something else. Maybe they're not live streaming it because it's going to be a movie. It's going to be on the movie theaters or on a streaming platform, or they're going to sell it on Weavers somehow. I don't know, but it's just crazy to me that they are not going to live stream it. It's the first one. So I guess we're going to have to watch that first one unless you're going. Um I'm going to have to watch those concerts by fan cams. And we're going to see how that is going to go, okay? By making a ticket reservation, you're accepting the terms below. These terms are subject, blah blah blah. So 3 dates in Goyan, April 9th, 11th, and 12th. Goyan Sports Complex main stadium. Oh, admissions ages 9 and above. So here we have, this is also another interesting thing. Here we have the tickets, the type of tickets that we have. This is just for Goyan. Soundcheck, ticket price 264,000 Korean won. And it includes soundcheck and the concert. Then we have General R, 220,000 Korean won. Doesn't include soundcheck, but it includes the concert. And then General S is 198,000. No soundcheck, but concert. Now, I saw that this is actually very, very cheap. 264 Korean won. Let's see. To USD. That's 100. The most expensive one. The most expensive one is $178. It's not even $200. And that is sound check. What do you mean not even 200 for sound check? I want the rest of the concert tickets to be around these prices, but I don't know because it depends on the venue as well. So I just hate how expensive these tickets have become. Like many years ago, it was not like this. Not with BTS. It's not because of BTS. It's because of concerts in general, like how it is right now. Queen Rose Red, thank you so much again. I can't chat because it says only subscribers. Wait, what? Everyone can chat. Oh, If you are not subscribed, um, you cannot chat. Yes, you have to be a subscriber of mine to comment here. But you subscribe to my channel and then you wait for like 20 minutes and then you can chat normally. You don't have to donate. As a soundcheck ticket holder, you'll have access to the soundcheck before the main concert. Soundcheck ticket holders can enter the venue early ahead of general admission and enjoy both the soundcheck and the concert. Soundcheck tickets holders can verify their identity at the soundcheck booth to receive a wristband and an exclusive soundcheck pass. Here, they check for your ID. So the name that you have on waivers, that person has to go and that person has to show their ID. So just don't do any tricks, just do everything correctly. The soundcheck will take place about 3 hours and 30 minutes prior to the actual concert. Soundcheck ticket holders may exit and re-enter the concert venue after the soundcheck up until 1 hour before the concert begins. However, please be aware that re-entry will not be permitted starting from 1 hour before the concert. So this is the venue. It is 360. This concert will be held on a 360-degree stage with no designated front stage location, allowing viewing from anywhere in the entire venue. However, please understand that due to the characteristics of the stage, even if your seat is not classified as a restricted view seat, your view may be partially obstructed by stage structures, equipment, depending on the production situation and the artist's position. So this is absolutely crazy. I've never seen something like this. I think I've seen something similar. Do you guys it's not the same though. I've seen similar concerts, but I don't know. So they will perform, I guess, one song to one side and then the other one, they were going to perform moving around. Coldplay did it. And do you guys think that they're going to do this for all the concerts? That's my question. Because this is just for Goyan in South Korea. I don't know. I'm not sure. The seating arrangement and stage setup may change without prior notice due to adjustments in performance design. As many as possible. How would the screens work for 360 stages? I have no idea. So many questions. I guess since people are saying that Coldplay did it like that, I will check it out and see what the situation is so I get an idea because I haven't seen anything like this. I think I've seen like a K-pop festival with something similar to this, but still there was one main side. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I fear I'm too old to camp outside, guys. But don't we have tickets here? All seats will be assigned seating. You don't need to camp, with seating in the floor section consisting of chairs on level ground. Other sections will have tiered seating. Usually, you don't have to camp for BTS concerts. What I've seen people do, armies more specifically do, is that they camp or they stay for like since very, very early to get to the merch. To get to the merch first. Because the merch that is gone within the morning. Like the merch is gone in the morning. So there's really no reason to camp. You have your seat once you buy it. Is there anything else here? Well, this is information just for the one in Goyan. These are the venue operating hours. Soundcheck booth, general in-pass booth, ticket booth from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. That's very early. So I guess you can go there very early. My sister and I went to the Las Vegas concert pretty early in the morning. Well, not that early, but like 11 a.m. we went to because there were activities outside. There were like, yeah, like the dogs are going crazy. One second. Okay. The puppies are crazy. There's only two left. No, you can't come here. Sorry. Um. Okay, so that is information that we have for Goyang concert. So this is the city map. Tickets for BTS World Tour in South Korea range between $134 to $178. That is pretty compared to other venues. That is pretty cheap. But yeah, like I'm reading in the comments, it depends on Ticketmaster dynamic pricing. That is what messes it up because technically it's not that expensive when you buy it directly. But then with Ticketmaster and their weird stuff with dynamic pricing, that is what changes everything. Is anybody asking about the army bombs? Because let me tell you, my sister and I didn't have any army bombs for Permission to Dance, which was our first BTS album, first BTS concert. And we went to the venue and we bought our army bombs right there. And there were a lot. I believe they have even more army bombs than merch. Um, so yeah, if you don't have an army bomb, you can buy it on the venue usually. I don't know about this year, but maybe. I don't know. Stage layouts for BTS concerts in Goyan Stadium, South Korea. It's 360. We'll see if the other venues are going to have the same 360 seating map. So dynamic pricing can change the prices from 200 to what? It really depends Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's double, sometimes even more than double. I've seen over $1,000. Yes, but it depends because sometimes ticket can be like $400, and those ones are the ones that go over $1,000. So this is the information for the North America and Europe tour. Hello, this is Big Hit Music. We're pleased to announce the upcoming 2026 BTS World Tour in North America and Europe. So this is the concert information. Now, this is where you need to be here if you want to go to the North America or Europe dates. Um, do this, have the membership and click on this link, application link, apply for Army membership pre-sale. You get your membership and then you apply here. So yeah, the application period, it has started already and it ends in January 18th or 19th, depending on the place. So it's only some days. And this is the ones for Tampa, Mexico City, day one, Stanford, Las Vegas. Yeah, this is basically all the US. These are the links site. Yeah, don't worry about the army bomb. The army bomb should be the last thing. First, focus on the tickets, getting the tickets, and reserve, like, if you're traveling, a place to stay, all of that. And then you can think about the army bombs. Because do you guys think, shouldn't it be time already for them to release like a new army bomb if they are going to release a new army bomb? We don't have any new army bombs yet. I still have the ones from Permission to Dance. So I don't know. One second. I just don't want my information to show from Ticketmaster. Here. So it says BTS World Tour Ticketmaster event venues. Not all US venues are going to be through Ticketmaster. We also have SeatGeek for 2 dates, I believe. BTS will perform 38 shows across the US, Canada, Mexico, UK, and Europe. So we have the Army membership presale. To participate in the Army membership presale, the event organizer requires you to have an Army membership, US or global, and register for the presale on Weavers by January 18th. Your Weavers ID, email address associated with your Army membership must match the email associated with your Ticketmaster account. If it doesn't, you won't be able to join the queue. So if you're already a member, you need to click here to register for the presale on Weavers. That's what I did. If you're not a member yet, click here to sign up for Army membership. So first you get your membership and then you get the presale registration. What else? Yeah, this is basically the information from the last notice that I read. And yes, this is also what I've noticed. If you have a US membership or global membership, you can register up to 3 cities in North America. You cannot register for more than 3 North America cities per Weaver's ID email under any circumstances, even if that email is linked to both US and a global membership. So it's just focus on 3 cities because that's all you can register for. And VIP is sound check only. Now, I was thinking about this. BTS is offering a VIP experience. Here's what to expect. the US, Canada, and Mexico soundcheck VIP package is soundcheck only. What do they mean by this? Does anyone know? One premium reserve ticket, access to the pre-show BTS soundcheck. Okay, that is normally the the VIP package. You get soundcheck. That's the main thing, I think. You get an exclusive VIP gift item, a VIP laminate and lanyard, pre-show tour merchandise shopping opportunity, early entry to the venue, designated check-in, and on-site VIP event stuff. So by reading this, I feel like it's exactly the same as previous soundcheck VIP package. Before, was there any soundcheck? VIP non-soundcheck package? Because why that? What does this person mean by VIP is soundcheck only? Because I remember for PTD and Yoongi's concert, there was like soundcheck gold and soundcheck platinum or something like that, and both of those were soundcheck. So VIP was soundcheck. Oh, no send off. That is also another important thing that we need to talk about. I've always felt that BTS was never going to do send off, like as a group. Send off is when the concert is over and the artist goes to the VIP people and like talks to them, takes maybe pictures or signs stuff. J Hope did it for his tour, but for example, Yoongi didn't do it. Jin didn't do it as well. Only J Hope did the send off. BTS has never done send off. Only Hobby did it for Hope on the stage. Exactly. And I feel like J Hope could do it. Like it was like J Hope's tour was still pretty big, but this is monumental. You know, like this is bigger than some of the biggest artists you can think of. So send off for VIP, like on a BTS concert, I highly, highly doubt it. They've never done send off as the 7 members of BTS. So, and yes, Yoongi didn't do it. I also had the soundcheck VIP, and he didn't do it. But won't a send off be too much for them? That's what I think. It can get crazy. Even if it's just the VIP people, I think it would be too much. And yes, this is what I said. Look careful. 2 venues will be booking through SeatGeek, not Ticketmaster. And those cities are Baltimore and Arlington. Baltimore and Arlington are through SeatGeek, not Ticketmaster. So I've never I've never used SeatGeek, only Ticketmaster, so I don't know anything about SeatGeek. There is no bad seat at a BTS concert, and that is true as well. Some people get obsessed about getting soundcheck, and me too, okay? But if not, you're still going to have an amazing, amazing experience, no matter the seat you get. Look at that. Look at this view. No matter the seat. No matter the seat, for real. It does look magical. It was nice being friends, but now you're all my enemies. We can be friends again once these tickets are secure. Um, so these, of course, are the response by ARMY. Trending: BTS tour is coming, BTS concert, BTS tour announcement, BTS is back, BTS World Tour announcement. More cities to be announced is trending. More cities to be announced is trending. That is crazy. And look at all of these news outlets. It was so immediate. Like the announcement was out. And I'm going to be honest, I only looked at for the first announcement, and then there were like more and more notices out. The Goyang information, the US, Europe information, and all of that. Like there were so many notices back to back, and all of these news articles, Rolling Stone, Variety, Billboard, Rolling Stone again. This is BBC News from the UK. The year of BTS, everything we know about BTS about the band's comeback. BBC says BTS stand to make $1 billion as they announce mammoth comeback tour. Not just these news sites, but also MLB. They posted BTS Army, how we feeling, with a picture of Taeyeon. BTS comeback 2026. MTV also posted, if my boss sees this, please consider me, 3 circles, for BTS's New Jersey date. BTS breaks the internet again, generating more than 1 million mentions and over 3 million engagements on Twitter alone within just 30 minutes of their world tour announcement. In 30 minutes, 3 million engagements. More than 3 million. Following BTS's long-awaited world tour announcement, they blew up on X, generating over 3 million mentions and 15 million engagements within just a few hours. So misbehaved, these puppies. These are friends. BTS, oh, this is in French, of course. BTS announces their world tour. The war can begin. Look at this. Not the memes. And here is music on X. BTS is back. Everyone was posting about this. This is from Colombia. BTS is coming to Colombia. Here are the dates. The band will be in the country.
El mundo del entretenimiento es que se confirma que la icónica banda de K-pop surcoreana BTS va a estar en Colombia y está.
I saw it. This is from the one from Colombia, but it was everywhere on the news in Lima as well. Here we have Argentinian news, TN News in Argentina.
Una noticia que conmocionó al público argentino. Viene por primera vez.
He's saying that everyone is shocked by this. BTS is going to Argentina.
BTS a la Argentina 23 y 24 de octubre.
October 23rd and 24th.
Todavía falta confirmar cuál va a ser el lugar en el que van a estar tocando.
So they are saying that it was still yet to be confirmed the exact place where they are playing, but I believe we have that information now, right? We have the venues now. This is Duolingo Brazil tweeting from my company's account to manifest a show here in Brazil, BTS Comeback 2026. And of course, now we have, of course, they're going to perform in Brazil. This is from Lima. This is from Peru. And I want to highlight, these accounts are the ministries, like the Ministry of Homes and the ministry. Is ministry the word? Ministerio. The transportation. This is the government. That's what I'm trying to say. This is the government, the Peruvian government, posting about BTS's concerts in Lima. BTS paved the way, just like we did with 52 projects of like street projects. They're trying to be like, oh, like BTS paved the way, and we, the government, we also literally paved the way because, you know, they are the ministry of homes. Like they do these, they actually pave the way, like literally, in the literal sense of the word, they literally pave the ways. um Anyways, this one says, um la historia se escribe en Lima. BTS comes to Peru and the international airport for the first time. The international airport is ready to welcome them. From our government, we guarantee safe air operations so that thousands of fans can live an unforgettable experience connecting cultures and emotions. So they are basically promoting their own projects, saying, "Oh, BTS is coming to Peru and our airports, our cities, like this is what we do." So good for them. They are campaigning with BTS, exactly. I'm just, if you're from Latin America, you better behave, because other, I'm so sorry. This has nothing to do with anything. Well, it has something to do with this, okay? When other K-pop groups that are much smaller than BTS, let's be real, when they went to Peru, it was a mess. It was a mess, and there were like accidents, and we don't want that. We need BTS and armies to be safe. Also, think about when Jin went to Argentina. Like so many people were at the airport and like at the venue, like during at the cities. And it was just so much. It needs to be safe. It needs to be safe. So if you're from Latam, you better behave, okay? Just saying. Just saying. I feel like for every concert, fans in Lima, they go to the airport, but you don't understand how they go to the airport. When One Direction went to Lima, everyone was at the hotel and it was a mess. Like there was so many people outside the hotel. It was craziness. It was absolute craziness. So please be safe and let's just be safe. Jin had a police escort to the concert, and yes, he had to. Fighting at Jin's concert. There was fighting at another K-pop group's concert in Lima. That even the singers had to be like, "We need to stop, and you can't continue like this." And that is not BTS. That is like a smaller group. I cannot even begin to imagine. But anyways, this is a personality from Mexico. Today, it was announced that BTS is coming to Mexico. For that reason, we have formally requested Profeco to publish in advance and clearly prices. So they are relating BTS to this, just like the government of Peru. Here's CNN on the tour. Now BTS is back and coming to a city near you. As the clock struck midnight on Wednesday in Seoul, the group announced the dates and locations of a highly anticipated world tour with their new album expected to release in March, the band's first in nearly 4 years. In what will be their biggest tour yet, BTS will perform across 34 regions starting in April with multiple concerts. So yeah, I think that they're coming back stronger, more strong, and more relevant. BTS is not just a regular K-pop group, they're really the engine of the industry itself. So yeah, this is from CNN Style. And this is from Kiss FM with Jojo. He always interviews BTS for iHeartRadio. We are so back. Save the date. BTS World Tour is officially coming to SoFi Stadium on September 1st, 2nd, 5th, and 6th. The general on sale begins Saturday. Once again, don't listen to this general on sale propaganda. Don't do general on sale, guys. Do the pre-sale. I know who you're talking about. Then the fandom was like, we're turning into army. Army is so well behaved and never caused such issues. This is too controversial, guys. This is too controversial. But the reason why I'm a little bit more cautious with the concerts in my own country is because army in some places, I feel like they are army. And the community, the K-pop community in Lima, it's it's too big. So the ones who are going to go are not only going to be army, they have this K-pop community from decades ago. Okay. Like K-pop has been big in Lima, in Peru for many, many years. Like I remember like the second generation groups, they used to go to Lima. And it's a different thing. I feel like it's not the same as just army. Army behaves, but the ones going to the concert in Lima are not just going to be armies, are going to be K-pop fans and like the second generation. And it's this entire thing that I don't know. It's too complicated to explain, I guess. So that is my little concern. Look who's here. Te vas a caer. Yes, sí, Adriana, súper, súper intenso. Okay. BTS are heavily searched on Google right now. Today is their most searched day in the past 12 months. I showed this graphic last live stream, and it was just with the comeback announcement. With the tour announcement, it's even higher. And when the album is announced, I know it's just going to keep reaching like new peaks. Um, oh, this person says, "Oh, Forbes, when I catch you," because Forbes posted an article titled "A Guide to BTS World Tour US Ticketing," giving out all the information just out there. Um, Twitter and Weavers are both experiencing technical difficulties following BTS's highly anticipated tour announcement. And this person says, of course, we broke Weavers. I saw this because for the first, I don't know why I didn't prepare like a alarm or anything. I was just like, I didn't forget, but I was not paying attention to the clock, to the time to see, oh, like BTS's tour announcement is going to be this time. Something came to me and it was like, it's time. This always happens with me. This always happens to me when it comes to BTS. Like when something is about to happen, somebody, like a voice, something inside me just tells me it's out. That is why some people say, oh, like I'm waiting every day at 12 a.m. I never do that. I never do that. I just go on with my life. And then the Bora universe, something tells me there's something BTS related out now. So I was not waiting for the comeback tour dates announcement. I was waiting for my internal voice telling me it's out now. And that happened to me. And I checked everything and then I tried looking at it again. And yeah, it was down. Like the website was down. Weavers. We broke Weavers, guys. We did. I wasn't even on Weavers when I heard it crashed. Yeah, I was able to watch it at first, and then I wanted to see it again, and that's when it crashed for me, and I had to like reload the page. Your Bora sense tingles. Exactly that. Me in section 502, row F, seat 36, trying to get Jimmy to notice me. You know what? There's still possibilities because BTS usually does those huge cars. What's the name of those? And then they go and see all the armies from the other sections. So who knows? You may still be able to see them closely, even if you are um not in VIP. They go around exactly. Seeing hotels in Busan disappear as I try to book. This is war already. Yes, a lot of people are booking. They don't even have the tickets, but people are booking the hotels already, just in case. Now, this is another theory, and I find this so interesting. This has to mean something. Look at the similarity between these two. This is one design from one of the three circles, and look at this. It's basically the same. It's very, very similar. What are they trying to say with this? What is the actual meaning of this? I need to know. As excited I am for the tour, I'm also excited for the album. It's going to be crazy. I'm excited. It's not big 24 hours, guys. Chill. I know. BTS literally cherry picked their most streamed cities on YouTube Music. Look, these are the most streamed cities on YouTube Music: Seoul, Bangkok, Mexico, Lima, Jakarta, Kuala Lumpur, Santiago, Sao Paulo, Osaka, Busan. These are literally the concerts. The most streamed cities on YouTube. I think this is awesome because they are going to the places where there are most armies. Uh-oh. My mic is falling. So yeah, those concerts are going to be sold out for real. Might have to pull this for BTS concert tickets at I fear. That's crazy. You know what? For every time for both concerts that my sister and I went to, I try to like meditate because it's just like I'm chill. I'm buying very, whatever, like try not paying attention to it. But that's just like that's always it always starts like that, and then something goes wrong, like the account doesn't accept my card or something, and then I start freaking out a little bit more and more and more and more. Every day, every time. BTS tour announcement in less than 10 hours, and we've got two teams. I have 10,000 saved. I just need luck to be on my side. This one army says. Another army says, I got $5 and a dream. Who are you? Have you saved anything for the concerts? Because I am the second one. I have $5 in the dream. Um, it's my $5 and my manifestation. That is basically all I have. That's all I have. Definitely team two. The second one is me. Yeah, a lot of us are team two, right? You have 2,000 saved. That's pretty good. So all good luck to you for the tickets. Hope you get sound check. The way this actually happened to someone when you apply for a job at the venue because BTS tickets sold out in 0.06 seconds, but you get this assigned parking duty. That's crazy. I've seen armies who get jobs at venues and even airports. Um, but yeah, the airport thing is not good. But the venue, that's kind of funny. Elvira, thank you so much. Thank you for your donation. No comment, but still, thank you so much. What are they doing? These puppies. So this is basically going to be a lot of armies before and after. But the after is going to be a happy moment either way. So that's gonna be I made it moment for my life, of my life. When I finally make it to the 2026 BTS concert and the crowd starts chanting this. This clip is every single time that I see this clip, I lose it. Also, when they change it to purple, that's even funnier. BTS giving everyone 2 weeks to learn their lyrics to their new album is generous. Yoongi gave us 5 days. I know. J-Hope also gave armies 2 weeks to learn the lyrics of Jack in the Box for Lollapalooza. So yeah, good luck everyone going to Goyan because you have 20 days. Armies attending in Goyan have 20 days to memorize the new album's 14 tracks lyrics. My body doesn't know the difference between a threat to my life and a BTS tour announcement. I feel like I'm being chased by a bear right now. Doesn't anyone else feel like this too? Because I do. My body doesn't understand the difference. Oh my goodness. When I don't have a live stream, the dogs are super quiet because I try to train them from 6 to 9. You have to sleep. And they do when I don't have a live stream. But when I have a live stream, suddenly they decide, actually, no, we're going to be awake and we're going to be fighting and running around exactly from 6 to 9 when you have your live stream. They do this to me every single time, and I just don't understand because yesterday they were asleep. They were asleep by this time. They're going crazy. They're going absolutely crazy. They always do this to me. Lady Pink, thank you so much. Bora, I'm exhausted. I've been awake all night, but I'm going to Vegas. My cousin's in the US. Got a suite. I'm eating Jin ramen for the rest of the year, but BTS will be in Melbourne for Valentine's. So you're going to Vegas, but you're not going to Melbourne, or you're going to both? Because I have a similar situation. Like I feel like I may go to 2 dates, but I'm still looking at it. Like we will see. We will see. So we should have BTS album lyric study sessions with exams. So that's the thing with BTS albums. I feel like I get obsessed with the albums very quickly. And 20 days, I'm good with 20 days. I'm not going to Goyan, definitely. But I can do 20 days, you know? I can learn the lyrics in 20 days. I think about the Yoongi concert. Like I got familiarized with the songs in those couple of days. Um, yeah. Okay, let's see this. Army conversations trending is so funny. Where is India? BTS, no Brazil. Well, they are going to Brazil. No India, Indian 2027. All of this is trending. And I've seen a lot of comments about BTS going to India. I feel like they may go in 2027. Are you going to do a BTS lyric learning stream? You know what? I think I will. Will you guys like to do that? YouTube would like copyright strike everything, but maybe I can do it on TikTok, or I don't know how to use Twitch, guys, but We can do it. That would be fun. Let's do it. I'm going to figure out a way so we can do it. Doc, how does it look? Lol, hold on, fam. You're now in the queue. 93,413 people ahead of you. This is always, I think, during this entire ticket thing, this is what really stresses me out the most. Being in the queue, being in the queue and seeing this number, and then when it changes, when it doesn't change, it's the most stressful thing ever. BTS no Brazil means BTS in Brazil in Portuguese. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Um, that's what I was thinking of. BTS no Brazil. That's BTS in Brazil. Now I get confirmation. This is crazy. All the hotels in the area around the possible BTS tour dates locations are already fully booked in Korea. My goodness. Everything is booked. How much does this seat cost at a BTS concert? This is an iconic video. it always it always gets me. What is this man doing? Because this, you can see this is a real fan. He has like his army bomb and he's singing. It's just like, what about safety? What are you doing? With both hands is crazy. Outro tier. Can't wait for the TL to look like this again. Started in April. So since Goyang is only going to be in person and not online, this is going to be even crazier than this, because this is an official live stream that has like very bad quality. Now we're going to get unofficial live streams, like armies basically live streaming their fan cams, maybe. That is going to be crazy. But I've seen BTS concerts that way before. And it's basically non-visible, but you feel like you're there still. Airplane Part 2 says we're going from Tokyo, Italy, Hong Kong to Brazil, Brazil, and they are going to these places. They're not going to Italy though, right? I haven't. I don't remember. I don't think there's Italy there, or there is. There's not. But the other cities they are going to. Me right now trying to keep up with all the BTS tour information. I love watching this clip of J-Hope. J-Hope is who is the dance lead. He couldn't keep up with Super Tuna. He couldn't. European armies have not gotten enough dates. I know. I feel like maybe 2027. They did say that there are more cities to come in 2027. And we have like the beginning of 2027, but there will be more, I feel like. Me being more worried about BTS tickets than my career. Honestly, this is me. This is totally me. This is me right now. Me and bro working security after the ticket sold out in 0.3 seconds. I also love watching the videos of the reactions of the security, because they always get surprised by the music, because it's so good. And they're like, wait a second, this is actually very, very cool. Look at the hotel near Rogers Stadium in Toronto. Does the design remind you of something? And it has the army logo. So, Destiny. If anyone's going to the Rogers Stadium in Toronto concert and you're going to this particular hotel, real army, double army. Me looking for the people who owe me money so I can get BTS tour tickets ASAP.
Where's my fucking money? Motherfucker! Where's my fucking money?
Nobody owes me money. Nobody owes me money, but you know what? I'm just going to find people. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm the second type of army. I haven't saved anything. So whatever happens, happens, you know? Me, as soon as I find out where we're all going this year for the BTS tour. That's literally going to be me with my backpack. I don't usually travel with suitcase. Just find people. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Is there anything else about the concert tour, the concert, the dates, the thing? The summer shows are gonna be hot. Everyone, take care. So when is summer? Because I'm so confused. um, where I am from, summer is January, February, March, which is crazy because in most countries is not like that. So I'm always like, people talk about summer and I think June, but I don't really know. Bora, can we talk about the fact we still don't know the name of the tour? We still don't know the name of the tour. We don't know the name of the um we don't know the name of the album. And I feel like they're keeping it a secret because it's this they're building the hype, okay? I still don't believe the album is called BTS the fifth album. That is just the title that they have for now. Summer is June. All of those with no official BTS tour name yet. Also, you have to remember that we are all going crazy and all of these memberships have increased just with chapter 1 and chapter 2 armies. Once BTS comes back, releases their comeback album, they are going to get millions of new fans. We all know that, right? Like this happens all the time. BTS releases new music, there will be new fans. So at least they announced the tour before the album, this huge album. And this gives the chance to chapter 1 and chapter 2 armies to get the tickets. We're cooked. Yeah, with this new album there will be a lot of new armies. That always happens every single time. Even with small releases that I think like, oh, like this is a small release, they won't get like a lot of fans, they get a lot of fans. mm, Make It Right by BTS, I remember when it was released, the music video and the collaboration with Love, months after it was released as part of the Map of the Soul persona. And I saw a lot of armies, a lot of people become armies because of Make It Right. And it's like, that's crazy because Make It Right has been out for a while. This is just like a remix promoted version with Love, and the music video is not even like a proper music video, and they are not promoting this song like they usually do. So if they're able to do that with Make It Right, I can't begin to imagine how many fans are going to be once the comeback album is out. Especially because I know for a fact that even with these 14 tracks is a lot of songs. So those are a lot of genres that they're probably going to do, and people are going to like that album. At least some songs. I know that for a fact. What I want for now is that I don't know how their single situation is going to be, because how many singles are they going to promote? One, two, three? Like, what are they going to do? That's what I don't know. But I'm going to say from now, I want all of the songs to go viral. I know it's a crazy statement or ask, I guess, for armies, but I feel like, especially with this solo era, chapter 2 era, I feel like I listened to all of these albums by all of the members, generally from the 7 members, and I feel like all of these songs from all of the albums could go viral. On social media, the general public, I feel like it should be our mission to promote not just the single. Of course, let's focus on the single, but let's promote the 14 songs. Even if a song is an instrumental, let's make this the best instrumental, like the most promoted instrumental on TikTok. Let's use it everywhere. Even if a song is an interlude with no lyrics, let's make it trend on TikTok. Let's trend the 14 songs. Like, come on, let's do it. I feel like, especially because BTS, they don't stick to one genre, so we can create so many different trends for each of these songs. We always do this. We always promote the lead single or the lead singles. Maybe they have more than one single for this album, but I feel like we should promote all of the songs, all of them. Let's trend all of them. Let's make the general public listen to these 14 songs, not just the title track. That is just my suggestion, and that is what I'm going to do. I'm promoting everything. I don't care. Let's do it. I think there won't be solo songs in this new album. I also don't think there will be solo songs. But maybe they have mentioned here and there subunit songs. So I'm expecting group songs, of course, and subunit songs. But yeah, not really solo songs. We had a lot of those. And if they are performing solo songs on the tour, it will be like their actual solo songs from chapter 2. But we will see what they do. I feel like they are going to perform their solo songs on the solo tour. Oh, I'm sorry, their solo songs on this comeback tour. Because I was thinking, Permission to Dance, they said we are not performing any solo songs for this Permission to Dance tour because it's like the last tour before military service. And we wanted to just be the 7 of us all the time. And I totally understand that. But I feel like this is a completely new chapter. And the solo era is part of this new chapter as well. And they can perform their at least 1 or 2 of their solo songs from the solo era in this concert. And this is not just going to be 2026, it's 2027 and beyond. So I feel like they're going to do so, but I don't know. Saida Caballero, thank you so much. Hi, Bora. I'm so excited. They are coming to Buenos Aires in spring. Jose has the theory that the album will be self-titled BTS. I wonder if they would do solos set in the concert for their solo album. So yeah, a very popular theory is that the fifth album, this new album, is going to be self-titled. So the title will be BTS. I feel like that is a very strong possibility, and I'm not against it. I like BTS by BTS, like the title. That can be a good title. It may be a little bit confusing, just like Run BTS, because we have Run BTS, the variety show, Run BTS, the song, and then Run by BTS. And maybe this is going to be like the same situation, but self-titled is the most popular way to say it. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be self-titled, but I feel like there is a strong possibility that it is. I don't know. What do you guys think? Also, like I mentioned, I feel like they will do solo sets in this album, in this tour. Actually, I don't even think that they're going to do like years before one solo song each of them. I feel like they will do at least 2 solo songs. Each of them, they will do 2 solo songs on this tour. I have no proof. It's just a feeling that I have inside my heart. But I have no proof for this. Lady Pink, thank you so much again. Those symbols mean BTS, don't I think? That is also what some people have been saying. It's 3 circles, BTS. It can represent each of them. How? I'm not sure. But yeah, that is also another theory that the 3 circles are like somehow BTS. I feel like it's so well deserved for them to have an album called BTS given their impact. Yes, self-titled albums are usually like very, very impactful culturally. And like I've mentioned before, it's usually the first albums of the artists that are self-titled, but this will technically be like starting a new chapter. This can be their self-titled, this can be their new chapter, this can be the new BTS, their first quote unquote first album titled BTS. So maybe there are 7 stripes, 1 circle. I don't know about the theories. I guess we just have to wait. Wait, the pre-sale for the album is in 2 days, right? The pre-sale for the album. Do you guys think that for the pre-sale notice we're going to get the name of the album, or do you guys think that we're just going to keep getting just like, oh, this is BTS's 5th album. Pre-order BTS's 5th album. Will they announce it the same day as the pre-order? I'm so nervous. Oh yes, iHeartRadio Power Hour is right now. So vote right now if you can. iHeartRadio. You get more votes right now, this hour. I think they will release the name of the album. Something tells me that they will announce the name of the album during this pre-sale in a couple of days. But we will see. My next live stream is going to be when the album pre-sale is already out. So okay, so we still have the same songs on the global Spotify daily top songs. Let's see. Here. So we have Who, Don't You Love Me, 7, Spaghetti, and Winter Ahead. And BTS, we have, it's at number 32, and it decreased 2 positions. Guys, this cannot happen. I had an entire live stream saying how excited I am that the numbers are increasing. We need to maintain or continue increasing. Okay? This is unacceptable. Everyone better be streaming more than ever right now. Once again, if you don't know, if you think that, no, I don't need to stream right now, I can stream once the album is out and BTS can enter the top 10. No, they can't. Even if BTS's album is extremely successful, other artists, BTS will not catch up to other artists. We need to make sure that BTS is one of the top 10 most listened to artists of 2026. So in order to do that, we need to, number one, the comeback needs to be successful, which is going to be. So we don't worry about that. But we need to stream now. We need to catch up with the other artists. Here we have, this is good. This is the weekly top artist global. So the other one was daily, but the daily one is also important. But weekly, technically we are increasing 19 positions. Now BTS is at number 33. And when it comes to albums, ARMYs are streaming Proof, Golden, Muse, and Love Yourself Answer. Please, let's continue. Come on. I'm doing this right now if you cannot see it. More BTS albums here. More BTS albums here. Proof at number 21, it's pretty good. 14 positions higher than the week before. This is amazing. Love Yourself Answer re-enter again, so that is also pretty good. But stream everything. What was it? Dark and Wild also had like a huge increase, and I will show it in a minute. Billboard Global 200, we still have Spaghetti and we have 7. And Billboard Global, excluding the US, Spaghetti, 7, Don't Say You Love Me, and a re-entry of Who. Don't abandon the solo songs completely, but more BTS. Still, the Billboard is a different story. The Billboard charts are a different story. These are the artists with the most studio albums surpassing 1 billion streams on Spotify. BTS has 10 studio albums with over 10 million streams. So right now, they are here, number 3, 4, 5. And number 5 with 10 studio albums. We can... Beyonce also has 10, the Beatles have 10, Future has 10. So let's have more albums with 1 billion streams. BTS can easily enter the top 3 or 4. Yeah. Yeah, it says the studio albums, but I don't think it's the studio albums because BTS has... Well, yeah, studio albums. Studio albums, EPs are considered studio albums, right? Full-length album is like another story, I guess. Okay. BTS has surpassed 25 million monthly listeners on Spotify again. This is pretty good, guys. This is actually very, very good. 25 million monthly listeners. We are on track. So BTS can be one of the most streamed artists by the end of the year. This is very, very good, actually. Very, very good. Melon weekly chart in South Korea, we have Spaghetti and 7. And then this is what I was mentioning before. Dark and Wild has surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify, BTS's 16th album to do so. I love streaming Dark and Wild, not just for the 1 billion goal, which we reached, but just to increase BTS's numbers overall. Stream anything BTS. I like streaming by albums. Specifically, I don't know what calls me to stream B and Dark and Wild. Well, those two are options on the BCD app, but I like streaming those. B is super fast to stream. It's like 20 minutes listening to B. And for Dark and Wild, it's more than 20 minutes, but it's not like hours and hours long like Proof is. I can never... Sometimes I can finish Proof, but it's a very long album. And Killing It Girl has surpassed 250 million streams on Spotify, need less than 50 million to hit next milestone, push 1 million daily gain. If you're following the BCD app, you don't need to remember which songs you have to listen. You just complete the missions and you're good. That is basically what I do a lot of the times. When I'm very busy, I just follow the BCD app playlists. Okay, let's talk about this. There would be an RM exhibition, SF MoMA exhibition. Do you guys remember that? It's going to be October 2026 to February 2027 on floor 7 at SF MoMA. RM SF MoMA is the first museum exhibition featuring artworks from the personal collection of RM of 21st century pop icons BTS. I love when they say that. It sounds so cool. Whenever they say 21st century icons, I think that is my favorite description of them. It's not boy band, K-pop group. No, it's 21st century icons. That is my favorite one. It's 21st century pop icons I like, but just 21st century icons, which I've seen a lot. I love that description. An exclusive US presentation, the exhibition will bring together 200 works from the collections of RM and SF MoMA, offering a rare chance to see modern Korean artworks, many never before exhibited to the public, in conversation with modern and contemporary artworks from around the world. So, last time Namjoon talked about this, he was very excited, and I am also very excited. And yes, MoMA is in San Francisco. This army says, of course, Juni's exhibit is going to be on floor 7. Look at this, floor 7. It's always 7. Actually, Hannah helps me with the titles here. You can see here, RMX SF MoMA exhibition will be on floor 7. Hannah wrote that. And we have like different slides. The BTS Combat Tour title was number 7 again. It's always like that. It's always the 7. And here we have some pictures for Mary Claire. Cover star Jin for Mary Claire Korea. Oh my goodness, that was very loud. Ah, now why would they? What kind of sound is that? Why would I need to? I need more of these. I love that the video has like, it's like a magazine, but it's like a moving magazine. Cute. Here we have more from Mary Claire Korea. It looks like the theme is like the beach. Water. Stop looking at me like that, Jen. What does it feel like to be born with such good looks? So this is from an interview. So that is Jin for Mary Claire. And we also have Jimin. Jimin for Lador. Latest content and updates. So we have this video. Wait, what is he saying? I need to know.
오스만투스 향기가 온 세상을 노랗게 물들이다. 오스만투스 향기가 온 세상을 노랗게 물들이다.
I would translate that, but I will actually do it later. What is he actually saying?
오스만투스 향기가 온 세상을 노랗게 물들이다.
Period. I agree. I agree with him. The person who will dye the whole world yellow together with Jimin Neem, please prepare the perfume hair oil. And last live stream, we saw these pictures, but now Taeyong posted. So here we have the first official update from the members. He posted it 3 days ago, the GQ pictures. So these are the ones that we saw last time, but this is like an actual update from the members because all we had was Namjoon deleted his picture and J-Hope liked a post. That was all we had. Basically, the members have still disappeared. I'm sure they can't wait. Some of them, Namjoon, some of them just can't wait to continue posting on Instagram stories, like songs, going live from time to time. Although going live, I'm not so sure because they are preparing for the tour, so they may be super busy. But yeah. I love this one. This one is one of my favorites, if not my favorite. This one's also one of my favorites. I love the freckles. V has surpassed. Wait, let me see. Yes, V has surpassed 70 million followers on Instagram. He extends his record as the most followed male Korean soloist and the fastest to reach this milestone. Yeah, 70 million followers for Taeyeon. That is absolutely crazy. I feel like when BTS opened their Instagrams, they got like millions and millions of followers immediately. Like I remember they broke records right after they opened their Instagrams. I was there. I was shook. I was shocked when they opened their Instagrams. I feel like after the comeback, these songs are going to go viral, okay? They're going to get new followers. And I'm excited to see to which number they're going to get, like each of them. Because Taeyeon has 70 million. Here we have more pictures for GQ Korea. Like, look at this. This is what I'm saying. I'm sorry. It sounds like I'm complaining, but I am not complaining. I'm just thinking out loud, but this is not a complaint. This is just an opinion. Okay? The BTS members can look like this. Why is this not on an album cover? And I understand some people think that the graphic designs they are beautiful, and I totally agree. It's just that at least one like very artistic photograph. I need at least one artistic photograph. Look at the visuals. Some people may think like no, it's very difficult to make like a good looking album cover with 7 members. No, it's not. Yes, you can do something great with 7 people on an album cover. They can even make them two of them and then 14 because some album covers have like a lot of people and it looks so cool. Think of RM's Come Back to Me with a lot of people. Can you imagine a picture like that, but all of them are BTS members and BTS are there like 14 times, 2 times each member? I'm thinking of album covers like that. That is what I would love to have at least once, please. I love the album designs, the graphic designs, but I want a photograph. I want a photograph, please. I'm begging. Look at this. An album cover with the 7 members on something like this, on a position like this. I don't know. This glove, it reminds me of the Harry Potter hat that tells you which house you're from. That is like the counterpart. With a rose, so pretty. He does have freckles. I love these. With the accessories, Cartier. I love this. Speechless. No words. This one's my favorite. I love it. Didn't he say in an old interview that he likes his freckles? I haven't seen. I have freckles, but I feel like it's so unfair because my freckles are not like in a cute place. Like the cute freckles are like like Taeyeon's. Do you see how his freckles are almost under his eye on his cheekbone? My freckles are so boring because they are not here. They're like very up here. And it's like no one can see those and it's like I don't like I don't love them. But anyways, he looks so cute. Mm. And that is all I have, guys. Let me look at the tour days one more time before I go. Remember, this is super, super important, guys. The pre-order of the album is this Friday. It's going to be before my live stream, so pay attention to that. Here, this is for the tour. Oh, this is, yeah. So please pre-order the album this Friday. BTS the fifth album pre-orders open this Friday. You can pre-order the album until March 20th. No iTunes pre-orders. Don't pre-order on iTunes. No, don't pre-order on iTunes. Is there a Wembley notice? Or noise? What do you mean, Bora? Take a look at the Wembley noise or notice. What do you mean? Do we have anything? I don't think we have anything. So, yes, I thought pre-orders start on Thursday night. Yes, but technically it's like, I also think about it like that. I don't say pre-order is on Friday. I say pre-order is Thursday night because I have to wait, like until the time. But yeah, it depends on where you are in the world. Where to pre-order on the Weaver's site, you will see a notice. There will be a notice with the information for the pre-sale information, and you can click from there and pre-order the album. But don't pre-order on iTunes. Pre-order on Weaver's, the physical album, probably digital copies. And yes, on Spotify they usually do like a pre-save the album thing. And other streaming platforms, they also have the pre-save option. And yeah, pre-save, pre-order, but we will see when the day comes very, very soon. So yeah, guys, that was everything for today. US pre-orders best on the BTS US website. Yes, that is just for the US. Check your time zones. Okay, guys, so that is all I have for today. I will be here on Friday, same time, and we will be talking about that album pre-sale. Are we going to get the name of the album? I hope so, but I'm not sure. So I guess we will see on Friday. So yeah, please join me on Friday. It's going to be my birthday. So if anyone can join and join the live and celebrate here with me, that would be awesome. So yeah, I'm excited. Thank you so much, everyone. I will see you on Friday. My sister's probably going to be here on Friday, most likely. I don't know, but we will see. So thank you so much and goodbye.